Good afternoon. My name is David Ong. I represent Aigu Foundation, a collaborator of Adoc 2.0. The Philippines is a series of islands located south of Taiwan. We presently have a population of 92 million. And despite our commitments of the government to achieve our targets in universal primary education, the statistics shows that the net enrollment ratio in primary education has dropped from 99.1% in 1990 to 84.4% in 2006. This situation is much, much worse for out-of-school youth. Presently, only 40% of the youth finish high school, and only 10% will eventually finish the collegiate course. We have now presently 7 million out-of-school youth, and the digital divide is growing bigger and bigger every year. With this background, the Aigu Foundation was It is actually a charitable non-profit organization organized by 5 civic-minded Chinese Filipinos in Manila. These Chinese Filipinos were born in the Philippines, educated in the Philippines, and during one birthday celebration, the 5 of them decided that it was time for them to give back to society a part of the treasures which they have accumulated over the time. Thus was born Aigu Foundation. The Mandarin meaning for Aigu is love and care. And the organization built its philosophy under the Chinese proverb that if we give a man a fish to eat, we feed him for one day only. But if we teach them how to fish, we feed them for a lifetime. We have adopted the strategy to bring education to the doorsteps of poor communities, because in the Philippines, there are so many poor out-of-school youth who cannot even afford the transportation to go to the cities to get a formal education. So that was the philosophy of the trustees, and we used trailer vans, convert them into mobile digital classroom. And this education we offer free of charge, and we conduct training in digital literacy. Moreover, we periodically upgrade the training of our instructors through skills development. The objective of the association is to provide learning opportunities through a non-formal community-based e-learning program, and also to provide alternative means of certification. The graduates of our program get a certificate from a government agency called Technical Skills Development Authority, and with this certificate, it is much easier for them to get jobs related to IT industry. It is also one of the primary aims of the foundation to inculcate values for the youth. We would like to empower the deserving youth through offering them scholarship grants and lectures and skills development. We would like also to strengthen the economic condition of the less privileged community by providing them livelihood and training program. We call our van the computer van Alaran. The meaning of Alaran in Tagalog is school. So initially, the Board of Trustees gathered enough funds among themselves to convert a 40-foot container van into a mobile trailer van which goes around outskirts of Manila. And inside the van, we installed 20 PCs, a printer, and we got 2 teachers to teach the students the computer literacy course. Our emphasis is for out-of-school youth. And normally, the trustees and their wives go out of their way to interview prospective trainees. And our basic primary concern is only those whose family have a yearly net income below $2,000 are qualified to join the program. So we are really emphasizing the out-of-school youth. You will see that the van is a 40-footer and it is fully air-conditioned. We conduct 5 classes a day, and it runs for 3 weeks. However, all the 3 Saturdays of the 3 weeks are dedicated to value formation and skills development, because it is the concept of the trustee that we have to balance the training of the out-of-school youth. We have to give them the proper values of love and care, as well as respect, hard work, and productivity. So normally we teach them the basic computer operation, the MS, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, internet surfing, as well as troubleshooting and maintenance. The first course we conducted was we went out and looked for place where we can to pilot test our project. Then later on, we receive requests from proponents and sponsors to bring our van to their place. As soon as we receive such a request, our CEO will process the request and talk to the proponent or sponsor about the obligation of each party, and then recommend approval to the Board of Trustees. As soon as this is approved, our staff will go to the site and interview the prospective trainees. And once this is done, the date is set for us to bring the container van, probably, not most of the time, to the provinces. Now, right now, we collaborate with different NGOs, mayors of cities and municipalities, governors of provinces, local trade organizations, religious organizations, as well as Chinese family organizations. So since we have been doing this for the past 6 to 7 years, people have already know that we exist, and we keep on receiving requests every month. So as soon as the courses will start, our teachers teach the course with hands-on training, and then at the end of the 3rd week, a written exam is given to all the trainees. Those who fail the exam will not be allowed to graduate, and those who graduate will receive a certificate by TESDA and IHU. It is really a joy for all the trustees to join any of these graduation ceremonies, because there we will see a lot of children approaching us, expressing their thanks to have given them the opportunity to learn something new, and also to increase the chances of getting a job. For example, we'd like to share with you a success story. It's the case of Jasmine Anzures, belonged to a poor family of 8 children. So she had no chances to get a college education, but when she heard that our computer van was in their vicinity, she applied and took the course. And after graduation, in gratitude, she became one of our volunteer teacher. And now, from being one who is in need of help, now he becomes a giver of help to others. Another case is that recently of Marianne Marilla, who comes from a family of 13. He is the 13th in a family of 5 girls and 7 boys. She lives in southern Philippines, and when our van was in that area, again, she applied, she took the course, and then when she went to Malaysia to work as a domestic helper, she advised her employer that she was computer literate, and then eventually she was promoted to become an office clerk and an encoder. such way she earned more income, and she was able to share that income with her family in the Philippines. Now you will see some of the training we have conducted in different places of the Philippines. The corporate values of our foundation is love and care, and we would like our student scholars to share these values and put them to good use. The values of respect, hard work, and productivity are integrated into our curriculum, and we expect the graduates to be leaders and movers and shakers of volunteerism to share the knowledge and skill to others. So you will see we have pictures of some of the value formation workshop which we have conducted. Here are the exhibits of some of the students. So for the past 7 years and the last few years, with the help of Adoc, we have been able to graduate 21,539 students. And most of these students have expressed their appreciation for us, especially many of them have increased their income just because they have taken our course. Here you see the Adoc turnover ceremony recently. So, what is the future? Our foundation would like to expand our area of coverage to the two big islands south of Manila, the islands of Visayas and Mindanao. And we hope that we will be able to cooperate with Adoc 2.0 regarding your mobile van, which was introduced yesterday, since we already have the mastery in how to run such a mobile van. So I hope that I have shared with you some of our experiences and will encourage other people to follow suit. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.